Kel. How cute is it?
Mel and Kel, it's meant to be. I love it. Mel, I've been such a huge fan of yours, not only as a boss lady woman working in the medicinal cannabis space and what you're doing for women's health, and also elevating women in healthcare and in chronic pain.
Oh my goodness.
So I'm so excited to sit down with you today and have a bit of a chat so that our audience can get to know you a bit better and all of the wonderful things that you've been doing for Australians living with chronic pain, but also so many other conditions as well. So
I'm a fangirl of you and of Chronic Pain Australia. The impact that you have as a team, I hope you are conscious of it, because as someone who has a chronic pain condition and who works with patients across Australia all the time, I know how impactful you are. So I'm very proud to be a part of National Pain Week for the second year.
Thank you. Yeah. And, we're so lucky to have partners and collaborators such as yourself, such as Medigrowth, that are so aligned with the values of our organisation and are consumer-centric, and invested in creating a better future for our community living with chronic pain. So thank you. But let's get to know you a bit better. How did you get into this space? What have you been doing? What are the plans for the future? I want to learn a bit more.
My journey has been so beautiful, and a beautiful journey can be made up of all different kinds of phases and times, and I'm very lucky. So I've worked in healthcare for 15 years, and about 4 years ago, I made the switch into medicinal cannabis. I'm so pleased to be with Medigrowth Australia. Honestly, the team are amazing. The work that we're doing is long-term vision and sustainable, and working with different cohorts, with children, with women. In fact, we're about to launch a global women's health survey asking women how they use cannabis and if it works for them and how does it work. So just like you, data is everything, because then we understand population health, we understand the people we're serving. And I would define certainly Chronic Pain Australia and Medigrowth as servant leaders in healthcare.
Absolutely. And at Chronic Pain Australia, we're treatment agnostic, So we support anything that is safe for consumers, products and treatments where there's efficacy. So what I'd like to know in my journey of learning more about medicinal cannabis is, what is the research?
It's a great question. So I often describe it as all medical research, and this applies to medicinal cannabis as well. It's a bit like painting by numbers. You kind of address one condition or one symptom with one medication at a time. And as you do more and more of that, the picture reveals itself. And we're seeing that with medicinal cannabis, which is really exciting. And my favourite thing about that is that now people are listening to women. So what we're really doing is saying, okay, we know there's a national women's health strategy. We know that women have been underserved by research, by the health sector for a long time. And now our voices have been heard, and it's through great advocacy. So a lot of medicinal cannabis research is now around women's conditions, primary dysmenorrhea or period pain, menopause symptoms, and of course, endometriosis, which is brilliant because pelvic pain is incredibly important to resolve. We know that 93% of women experience dysmenorrhea, whether primary or secondary. That's almost every woman that experiences pain every month. Addressing that, and a lot of the cannabis research is looking to address that, it will reduce pressure on the health system.
I love hearing all of that because I know through our community and my own lived experience that as women, we've been told that our pain is normal. Our pain has been dismissed. We've been gaslit. We've been told that passing out in the bathroom, vomiting is just a normal period and a normal part of being a female.
Exactly. Yeah, a normal part of being a female. And it's not.
Yeah, that's right.
It's just not, and it certainly doesn't have to be. What I am still shocked by so often, and you think I wouldn't be after this long in health, is the stigma that impacts women. So I find that stigma, whether it's pain stigma, whether it's cannabis stigma or any kind of stigma, even around periods, that stigma still exists. And stigma that is cross-gender is definitely compounded for women. It's this idea of purity that women are to be well or are to put up with this pain and to carry on functioning because we're obviously the backbone.
Yes, Queen.
That's right, Queen. And the thing is that stigma still exists, that we still have to have that conversation. It's wildly frustrating. I am excited to share something with you. I haven't told you that though.
Wonderful, because I am very passionate about the fact that women have been missing from research. We've been missing in all of this product development with things in the pipeline. So please lay it on me. I'm very excited.
Excellent. So 2 things. We're running the Women's Health and Cannabis Survey with Medigrowth, which is so exciting. And I have the grand goal of getting 3,000 responses in 6 weeks. So send all the feminine energy.
If anyone can do it, you can do it, Mel.
Well, I'm really excited because the outcome will be not only will that help inform medicine development that my favourite part of my job, I get to lead, but also we are going to release a white paper so that women's voices, women's data, women's information, our stories are heard, and that will be shared so that everyone can listen better and provide better for women.
Excellent. Well, as you know, Mel, endometriosis has been a huge part of my life. I first started exhibiting symptoms when I was a teenager. So when we talk about women being dismissed, that is absolutely a big part of my story. I took 16 years to get diagnosed, several GPs. I was told everything from don't snack between meals to take some Buscopan. When I finally stumbled upon an incredible female GP, she asked the questions straight away, the right questions. So all it took was the right GP to ask a few questions, and I was in getting ultrasounds. And when I finally had my lapro surgery, I had stage 4 endometriosis, all the way through my bowel, my bladder, all the way up to my kidneys. So one of the worst cases that surgeon had seen. And that cost me many, many years of going to very dark places, learning how to live well with pain. Lots of things that I've learned along the way. And luckily, with the help of excellent practitioners, the chronic pain community and Chronic Pain Australia, I'm happy to say that, although I do live probably daily with, about a 4 to 5 level of pain, I see a future for myself and I see a lot of hope. And being heard in the media.
Yes.
The Women's Pain Inquiry in Victoria, this is the stuff that if this happened when I was younger, I think my life would have been different. But I'm also very, very happy that this invisible condition has allowed me to meet so many incredible people such as yourself. And I think our chronic pain community is full of so many passionate people. I get the opportunity to work with nearly 100 volunteers across Australia.
Wow.
Who are the most incredible people. And Kids in Pain, which is my little baby, because, girls are disproportionately affected by chronic pain in childhood. So we've also been able to work with incredible teenagers and ambassadors who are literally the most incredible people I've ever met. I think, pain is a challenge, but when you learn to live well with pain, I think you become the most incredible, resilient, strong, inspirational people. So I'm very lucky to be a part of this community and very lucky that I've been able to meet you through it. So thank you.
Oh my gosh, Kel, you are such an inspiration, and really there's one word, I describe you to people all the time because obviously I love spending time with you. I was very excited to get to hang today, and how I describe you is as a real leader. And I think that work with girls in pain is absolutely the perfect example of it. You're giving something to the community that you never had. It's beautiful, it's inspiring. And I think women and girls really look to leadership like yours and like ours authentic voices who really care and will collaborate and communicate and make things better. The future's bright.
It is, and you know, you can't be what you can't see. And
yes,
I know that there's millions of incredible women out there who are going to benefit from all of our advocacy, all of your hard work, all of your research putting women first and women's pain first, and the rest of our community. So thank you, Mel, for sitting down with me today. It's always a pleasure, and I can't wait to see what brilliant things you're onto next.
And you. Thank you, love.
Thank you.